Hello once again everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory and welcome to the oil fields. So just down there, over there, are all of the oil extractors that we were using before. They're all hooked into power and a pipeline that comes over here to our new train station. I spent quite a bit of time. I spent quite a bit of time designing and building this. I think it was the entirety of Season 3 of Star Trek Lower Decks. Yeah, it did take me quite some time. But yeah, let's just wait for autosave, which is kind of annoying, but has proved to save an entire day of work when stuff crashes. So, yeah, I'm not going to turn it off. It's annoying. It's especially annoying now that the save is actually getting longer and longer to do every time, because my world is getting bigger and bigger. So anyway, we've got one pipeline coming in over here. We've got 4 coming in from over there. Each one of them is either 240 or 180 cubic meters a minute. This extractor, for instance, can fill one of these all on its own. It's a 240 per minute. It will do that all on its own. So will that one over there. That one has a pipeline all to itself. We've then got these 2 pipelines here, which thankfully they're fed by rather more mundane extractors. These 2 over here are the 400. No, sorry, these 2 over here are the 180. So yeah, they've still got their own. But these ones here, these 3 over here, in this wonderful, beautiful place, they add up to 240 as well. So we've got 4 240s and 1 180. Thankfully, they can all fit in 4 pipelines. So they come over here, up this little gantry, across over here, over to this balancer, which is just a line down the middle with taps off for our output, and then we feed in 1 pipeline from one end, 1 from the other end, and then the 3 go in between the 4 outputs, and it all balances out. It's all very nice. Now thankfully the train, the loop of the train has been worked out to be about 5 minutes. We're producing 1,140 per minute of oil, and that works out at around about just about the right amount for 4 Mark 1 pipes, and we only need the 1 train to be able to deliver all of that to the base, which unfortunately the train is gone, so I've lost my lift, but there we are. We'll just fly back. We'll just fly back. Now, I've done the signals up to here, but I haven't really done anything around this end. Those are adequate for now. The other end, I haven't really done anything. Oh my god, this is so slow. This is so slow. Unbelievable. Yeah, I haven't really finished the signals off at the other end, but I've only got 1 train running, so I don't really need them right now. Anyway, this will take me some time to get back to base, so I'll see you in a moment. So as you can see, I've started planning out exactly where things are going to go. I've extended this platform a bit in order to actually fit things in. That edge there needs to be an extra one out. I've increased the space between here. Refineries are going to go in these ones, and then I'm going to put manufacturers in these ones here, but that needs to be moved that way, a foundation, because I thought I'd give myself a little bit of room down this side for the fluids. Anyway, yes, it comes in here. I've got future plans for railway in that direction. It can certainly sort of head out in that direction, then maybe to a biome over there to do something. I don't really know. I've got plenty of stuff here, to be honest. The only thing I haven't got here is aluminium. And uranium, if I ever want to get into that. But, you know, that's fine. So, yeah, we've got We've got tracks set up so we can have more train stations out there should we need them. The train will obviously get unloaded here. It gets pumped into these as quickly as possible. It then goes into here and underneath, where we see yet another balancer. So we should get the same flow on each pipe. Let's not get stuck under there. Pipes head over here into the main factory underneath my temporary refinery, which is there just to give me an idea of what things need what and how much. So there they are. They're all ready, waiting to be hooked up. So on the right here, you'll see that we have our little wish lists. So let's get our blueprints on the go. I've spent pretty much all day coming up with the refinery. It's more or less the same design as usual, except of course that it is pretty damn big. Let's turn it off blueprint mode. There we are. It's pretty big. I dare say that it's actually bigger than the manufacturers. So we are in the right spot. Just double a check in. So we'll slap that down. So these were actually quite tricky to design, because would you really have fluid coming in and having to be pumped and figuring out pumps on the inside? Yeah, no. Oh good, it hasn't quite finished putting in all these pipes and things. I can't believe it takes so long to do all of that. It's amazing. It's still running. It's still running. My God. So yeah, I was kind of concerned because I didn't see those pipes in there. But there we go. It's pretty much the same layout. It's just that I have an input on the outside now and an output on this side, just so that I can put numerous pipes there, because we've got 4 pipes coming in over here. I'm going to put 2 over to this one, which will be plastic, and 2 over to the one over here, which is going to be the rubber. So basically, you don't want to run them up the inside. Anyway, we'll have a quick look on the inside, and then we'll continue to build. It looks exactly the same as before. You've got these things here. They've got those being a bit glitchy, but there we are. You've got these conveyor belts down here and splitters. You've got these now, which are I mean, they work. They're off at a bit of a strange angle, but they work. These here, I'm quite glad with the way they came out. I thought they'd look a bit janky, but no. So up here, you can see it's just normal. It all looks normal, even though they don't look as if they're hooked up because of the bit of sort of plastic rubbery accordion grommet thing in the front. Anyway, that's all there, all hooked up, all connected very nicely. We'll get some more of those in. I really should put those on my hotbar. I really, really needed this these large pockets in order to be able to get all the stuff with me. Now, I'm actually quite tired today, so I'm not really on form. I've spent all day doing this, and that's in addition to doing some vital work in my garden. Come on, back a bit. Another click. Yes, that's right. Slap that there. Wait for the lag as you put it down. These things are huge. Right, that over there is 2 floors high. That is the size of 2 floors. I put this down the side at that height because I thought it would make it look more consistent with the rest of it, even though it's not on an actual floor. So speaking of floors, let's put the other floors in. Keep that on the default mode. We are in the front, that's right. Back just a little bit. Oh, there's so much lag because I placed that down while it was auto-saving. Oh, give me a couple of seconds. There we go. There we go. Jeez. You know, I think I really... If I do need to expand my operations, I'm going to have to build it somewhere entirely different. I'm just going to have to duplicate this whole setup, essentially. Come on, over a bit. Back a bit. And there we go. Oh, dearie me. So, yeah, because it's all right unless you're trying to build huge things with blueprints. Oh, dearie me. And that's the wrong one. That was an assembler. I need to scroll all the way down for my refinery roofs. There we go. That's perfectly good and fine. Remember, it's very dangerous to put these down when you're flying because you might miss and have to dismantle everything. But there we go. 3 refinery plants. Thankfully, they all need to be 2 floors high. Now it's going to be very interesting hooking them up. And unfortunately, that's a job for off-camera. Because I'm kind of running out of time in real life right now. Because it's 5:30 and I've got other things I need to be doing. And I'm quite tired. I've been in the garden or sitting in front of the computer all day. And I'm really, really hot. So yeah. So instead of being hooked up on the inside, these just come out the back like this. So you can hook them up as however you want. However you want. The rest of the conveyor belts are still exactly the same as before. It's great having a standardized design that you can just adapt to different sizes. This thing is fucking huge. Absolutely massive. So I've just got to run those under here. I mean, we're already 4 pipes to 4 floors, so that's going to be very, very easy thing. Now, I was looking at this and thinking, that's got to be a mistake. That's got to be a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. Comes in there on this level. That one there belongs on the level above it. I was just looking at that and thought, hang on, is that a mistake? Does that sit right with my OCD brain? I don't know. Maybe I should move it down and just have a little pipe at an angle inside. But anyway, those 2 there will obviously produce heavy oil residue, which will come out here and will need to be sent all the way over here. Unless I decide to have that one plastic, that one rubber, and that one there fuel. But either way, what I can then do is I can put up a little fuel generator area over here just to use the fuel. I don't really need the power right now, but I certainly need to sink the fuel to make sure that I continue to produce plastic and rubber. But anyway, as I said, that is a job for future me. That is a job for future me. Because that's going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of thought. And I'm not really up to it right now. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. This has been a pretty epic day for me. If you've enjoyed that, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.